I am proud to be captain of Liverpool. It's very important. So just keep working hard, keep doing what I can, and keep doing the business. So yeah, cool.
Fantastic. And we've got a lot of youngsters here from Barlow's Primary School. I'm sure one or two of them would like to be a footballer and play for Liverpool. Have you got any tips for them if they'd like to play for Liverpool?
Yeah, of course. There's a lot of things really you need to do. You need to lay off the Big Macs. As you can see, on my way down, I did McDonald's tonight and put a little bit of weight on. But yeah, I'll just do a bit of running tomorrow. Get a bit fit for the game on Sunday. We're playing Old Ham, not West Ham. Not West Ham. We're playing Old Ham. They're a good side. So yeah, of course, we look forward to the game. Should be a good game. But the tips to the kids, I think it's important to look after yourself. Kids, you know what I mean. It's important to go for a run, something like that. Like you say, just lay off the Big Macs, that's important. So yeah, that's my advice. Yeah, of course.
Cheers, Stevie.
Hang on.
Stephen Gerrard, everybody, fantastic. And another local footballer we've had playing for Liverpool for many years, and a big pal of Stevie's, of course, is Jamie Carragher. And of course, Jamie, I'd like to ask you, the new manager Brendan Rodgers thinks that one or two of your foreign teammates can't actually understand what you're saying to them because you've got a very strong Liverpool accent. Is that right? Do you agree with that?
No, this is so nada, something, I don't see you so shit, so you know what I mean, I know shit, know a few things, I know shit, know the lads in that show, I don't think so, know what I mean, show your chair, I don't know show, what's the show, no, it's a show, I don't know, Shelby, no show, I don't understand, no problem, like the machine show, no problem, man's got a show in the machine show, and hopefully you can understand me.
Absolutely, Jamie, and of course we're playing Old Ham according to Stevie G on the weekend. How do you think the game's going to finish this weekend?
I don't know, good sides aren't, sometimes to go. So I think, obviously the machine, shaking you win the game. You know what I mean? Like I said that, so I reckon they'll come on show. And then, and obviously play some. I think it's going to be a tight game. I don't see many goals. I think 16-14 to Liverpool for this one. It's going to be a tight game. I just go forward with the Shelby, and Suarez, but
brilliant. Okay, it's always good also, as well as have Liverpool footballers in, to have some former players in. And one of my favourite former players, of course, was Michael Owen, who played for Liverpool, went through the academy. And we got Michael here to answer a quick question for us today. Michael, you used to play for Liverpool. You moved on, obviously, to several other clubs. But what are your favourite memories? Do you have any memories of Liverpool?
Yeah, I mean, it was great when I played there. It was a great time. I always trained really well and scored loads of goals, and it was great. I always remember putting a Liverpool shirt on my shorts on and my socks and playing for a great team and playing and scoring loads of goals, and then I made a bit of a mistake by leaving Liverpool. That was probably a bit of a mistake of mine because I went on. I've only played 3 games since, so I played for Man United. I'm sorry about this, but I went to play for Man United and I never really played. But the manager loved to play me in loads of little different positions. He played me on the right, he played me on the left. His favourite position for me was just in behind the front two, the physio and the kit man on the bench. So I got to see loads of the game, so yeah, it was great.
Thank you, Mike. And of course, it's always good when an ex-manager pops in. Of course, one of our favourite managers, he won the European Cup with Liverpool, is of course Rafa Benitez, and of course you've now gone on, Rafa, to manage Chelsea Football Club. Can you tell us why you decided to be manager of that club of all clubs, Rafa?
Yeah. Oh shit, it was okay. For me, for me it was okay. For me, you have to think about this. For me, it was no job. For me, so I sit at home. I was watching Palamori. I was watching Philip Kyle in the morning.
Jeremy.
Yeah, it was him. Yeah, Philip Jeremy. He was this. I cannot sit at home. So I say, what do I do? And I know that Liverpool, they don't like Chelsea. We don't like Chelsea, no? Yeah. We don't like them, so I was like, I don't know what to do. But I was thinking, what if I go to Chelsea, I make them lose the games? But I pretend sometimes to win. So we win 8-0, and everybody is like, Rafa. And then we lose 2-1. And they're like, Rafa. So I pretend that I am a good manager for this, but for me it was no. Because Fernando Torres is playing. Now they say to me, if I play Fernando Torres, we know we not score goals. Because Torres, he cannot score goals. So we know, I say, play Fernando Torres, he will not score goals. So for this, okay, to cut this short, okay. I'm at Chelsea to make them poo-poo. Okay. sure like this. But no, for me, there's a lot of things that you have to talk about. When you are a manager of a club, the passion, the youngsters here for the club. And I think when you play for the football, when you are grown, some people are not grown, not grown. It's true. You have to focus. It's about the focus, it's about the discipline. The most important thing, you know the most important thing? Tic-tacs. No, tic-tacs. You understand the tic-tacs? Tic-tacs? Yeah, tic-tacs. You have the right tic-tacs. It's fantastic. It was like this, okay? Okay.
And Rafa, your tic-tacs were great when you were at Liverpool. Did you have a favourite player to work with when you were at Liverpool? Someone who stuck out?
Yeah. You know, when you talk about this, I was proud of the players, always fantastic. And Gerard, they said to me, Gerard was the best. Gerard. Everyone said Gerard. I go, Gerard was good, but you know sometimes when you knock on the door, there was nobody home. There was nobody home. But it was like this with him. I like Cara, Jamie Carragher was fantastic because he was really tough. And one time we had a game against Manchester United. Cara, he came in with a big bruised leg at half time. And we still don't know whose leg that was. We said, whose leg is this? We don't know. All I know it was little and fat, so we think we're doing it. But I don't know. I was asking about this, it was fantastic. So, a lot of things, my favourite player was Lucas. Yeah, he was a fantastic player because he would listen. Always he listened. I say, give him instruction, Lucas, he listen. And I say to Lucas, go forward. He will go forward. Go backward, he will go backward. Make me some beans on toast. He makes me beans on toast. It's fantastic because I had the butter on the bread. It's fantastic. I will say Lucas, okay?
Okay, Lucas, fantastic. Okay.
Yeah.
And we've also got some Manchester United players in today. We've actually got Rio Ferdinand here, okay. And Rio, I just want to ask you one quick question. Do you think it's important to eat healthy foods as a footballer and do lots of exercise, really?
I feel like for the thing, you know what I mean, innit? I think, and that's it, and you can do the things like that, innit? I feel, yeah, I feel like that's the thing, innit? But it's difficult for me as a footballer because I'm actually turning into a duck. Obviously when I play football sometimes I'll go like Wayne, I shout Wayne, but then sometimes I go quack quack. And I always think like that, so it's difficult. But yeah, I'm going to be a duck soon, so off the agenda I'm just going to go down the park and eat some bread. That's it, man, that's it.
And you just mentioned Wayne there, Rio, and Wayne Rooney's with us as well today, which is great to see. And Wayne, can I ask you, what's it like playing for Manchester United, Wayne? Wayne? What's it like playing for Man United, Wayne?
Obviously, sorry, what was the question?
What's it like, Wayne, playing for Man United?
Obviously, playing for such a great team. Obviously, I play for Manchester United, so I don't know if you know that. But obviously, it's great to play for a great team and to play with some great players. That's Manchester, not Manchester. They're a great team anyway. I play with some great players, and it's great for me. Obviously, it's been fantastic. I've spent 5 fantastic years there. That's been fantastic, and that's made me very proud. And obviously, I can carry on. Just continue to do what I do, but sorry, I didn't know quite.
No, that was a good answer. And what number do you actually wear on the back of your shirt now, Wayne?
So there was when I first signed for Man United. Obviously, they said what number do you want, and I just said, just the stick in the circle. Because that's easier. It's easy to remember now. So I just got the stick in the circle. I don't know the number. I think it's 99. It's great though.
It's great.
Oh,
That's great, Wayne. And also we've got an ex-Liverpool manager in tow today. Didn't spend an awful long time at Liverpool Football Club. He moved on to other greater things. He's now the manager of England. And it's a great delight. We've never had an England manager in Regicate before. We've got the one and only Roy Hodgson here this evening. And Roy, can I ask you, what is it like managing England? Are you enjoying life as the manager of the national team?
Yes, I'm very, very pleased, you know, I very, very tough side for a very long time, you know, very tough being a great manager, but I was, England manager, I don't know if you understand that, but it's a country, it's a very good country, it's got some great players, but we've had to look at, some very good players. I wish we had some Spanish players in our England team, but we don't have any. Yes. But yes, it's quite difficult. Sorry, I just had to get my extra chin out for this one. It's very difficult. But the first thing I said, when I became England manager, the first thing I said was I wanted to bring in some new faces. Yeah. But I've already promised Wayne Rooney one of them, so that's quite difficult. But it's very difficult. You just got to get out there and do very well. But yes, I'm a very proud man to be manager of England. It's an honour. It's fantastic. Yes.
And so you should be, Roy. And of course, you're well known as a manager for making many changes. And what about our Regicate room? Do you like our Regicate room? Do you think we should make one or two changes to it?
Yes, it's fantastic. There's some great things in here, but I would make some changes. I probably get myself in here quite regularly.
Yeah.
As Boy Hodgson, come in and speak to the guys and speak to the girls and the boys and the men and the ladies. Yeah. And we can talk about cheese strings because they're very nice, and we can just have lots of fun in general. But back to being the England manager anyway. I was a very proud man, to be the manager of England, and it's fantastic. I don't know. Does anyone know Wembley?
Wembley, anybody?
Yes.
If you know Wembley?
Wembley. It's fantastic. And does anyone know One Direction?
One Direction?
Direction? Well, One Direction are playing there in June.
Really?
Yes, but I think we'll beat them. There's only 5 of them. If we just sit back, soak up the pressure, we can beat them.
Well, great news. Good luck with that one.
Thank you, Dave.
Okay, good news. Thank you. And we've got one final character to sort of interview today, and he's an iconic character. Iconic being that he's played for Manchester United, he's played for Real Madrid. He's absolutely an ambassador for football in every way, shape and form. His name, of course, is the one and only David Beckham, and he's come over here all the way from America to see us this evening. And David, I'd just like to ask, are you staying in America? Are you with the Galaxy, obviously? You've been had a great time there. Or are you thinking of moving elsewhere and trying another club?
Yes, it's quite... It's great. I love the place. America's great. It's great. I've spent a lot of time with my kids. Brooklyn, Romeo, the other 2. They're great. They're the love of my life. They're just great. It's incredible. But listen, it was very difficult because when I left Manchester United, it's always very difficult when you move to a new planet, and I felt difficult. It was great. We've enjoyed it, but. I think it's time for me to come back over and play in England because it means I get to spend more time with the love of my life, Gary Neville, and that's great. So it's just great. I'm just looking forward to getting back over here and doing great. But it's great now for the kids because in our house we've just got some fantastic. We've got a fantastic nursery now. It's fantastic. There's lots of things to play. There's stuff for the kids as well, so it should be great. Thank you.
Okay, David, one final question about your life on the pitch. You do some great things off it, advertising, great things for charity, etc. But what about on the pitch? What do you still think you do best on the pitch as a footballer?
There's a lot of things I do that are great. I shoot, that's it, I kick the ball, that's great. I think I'm very good at crossing. Yeah, when the little green man comes on, just walk across the road, it's great. When the little red man's on, I know not to cross. That's great. And dribbling, great at dribbling, but Victoria tells me to wipe my mouth after I've done it. Thank you.
David, that was brilliant. Can I just say, ladies and gentlemen, what a fab man this is. Darren Farley!